How are people thinking and feeling about potential contact with non-human intelligences, or NHI? My name is Carolyn Brulard, and I'm part of an international group called Cosmic Connectors that is exploring the implications of disclosure and the prospect of contact. We sought to better understand how to connect with people outside of the UFO bubble so that we might identify opportunities to drive greater interest and engagement in this topic. To assess what messaging and content might resonate, we conducted a series of qualitative, semi-structured interviews to tease out people's thoughts, feelings, and personal emotional connections to this topic. We spoke to 39 people, primarily in the United States. The sample included people across generations, from children to boomers, and was roughly split between male and female. Because we wanted to know how to better connect with people, we excluded people who had no interest in the topic or a strong aversion to it, as well as those who were already heavily involved in the field. Despite the relatively small sample size, we uncovered many common themes. Most people now believe we are not alone in the universe, viewing the existence of NHI as a logical inevitability. Yet this intellectual acceptance and hope for what contact could bring exists alongside deep anxiety about humanity's readiness to encounter NHI in a more visible and irrefutable way. It came through loud and clear that the anxiety and fear people feel centers not on the NHI themselves, but on how we would respond to meeting them. Several key tensions emerged. The interviews revealed tremendous hope and excitement for what contact with advanced civilizations could mean for humanity. Many mentioned the potential for technological advancements that bring medical breakthroughs, provide for limitless energy, and solve environmental problems. People imagined a more peaceful and united world where life gets better for everyone. The vision of a post-contact world is predominantly positive. So where does the fear come in? It turns out that the greatest fear is that the failings of our current leaders and fellow man will plunge us into chaos. We see a bright future, but worry the worst of human nature will prevent us from getting there. Along these lines, we face the paradox of being conditioned to look to authorities for answers, guidance, and protection, yet not trusting them to act in our best interests. As one respondent said, "Our government is not who I would want speaking for humanity." Again, people saw a need for institutions, but had no faith in our existing ones. We also unearthed a complex relationship with change where people wanted the benefit of transformational changes without the disruption that transformation can bring. People were nervous about economic instability, institutional collapse, and social unrest that could follow official recognition that other civilizations exist and are present here on Earth. Most people believed they would be able to handle this information, but doubted that other people could, and they were worried that extreme factions would dominate the response. In a somewhat amusing irony, some felt both that contact would be a powerful impetus to reevaluate their life's purpose and meaning and explore the nature of reality, and also that not much would change in their daily lives. It seems that in contemplating contact, people project both their highest aspirations and deepest insecurities onto the cosmic stage. Their responses reveal a profound tension between human potential and a belief in human limitation. What does this mean for how we communicate about NHI? The interviews revealed a strong preference for a more gradual release of information that allows time for people to acclimate to changing realities. People emphasize the need for transparency throughout the process, including making whatever data is supporting claims to be publicly shared. People also wanted big claims to come from multiple sources, preferably internationally, and be independently verified. As one participant noted, "I don't want to just hear it from one government or one group of scientists. We need different perspectives, all confirming the same thing." People also wanted a chance to provide input and engage with others on how we move forward. They also indicated they wanted prevailing messaging to acknowledge both hope and concern and present a balanced view of the situation. This allows for the nuances of how contact could unfold, acknowledging that there will be many challenges and pitfalls to navigate. Our research suggests that younger generations are more open to messages emphasizing excitement, discovery, and future possibilities, while older generations may respond better to messages that address safety and stability concerns and implications for future generations. So, where do we go from here and how do we prepare? Perhaps the goal is not to reach a defined point of readiness, but to affirm humanity's capacity to handle contact, however it may come. This could include educational resources, including integration into curriculum, expert guidance from trusted voices, mental and emotional support systems for processing change, creating safe spaces for fears and concerns, allowing everyone to have a voice, including NHI as applicable, empowering people at the individual level to get comfortable with this change. And finally, demanding transparency, accountability, and integrity from our leadership and institutions. The paradox of simultaneously wanting and yet fearing disclosure reflects a fundamental truth about transformation. It requires us to step into uncertainty with both wisdom and wonder. By building trust, strengthening our collective capacity for change, and cultivating personal growth now, we prepare ourselves not just for contact with NHI, but for our own evolution as a species. To learn more about our interview findings, please visit cosmicconnectors.net for an expanded PowerPoint and check out my Substack, Getting Ready for the Galactic Age, for more in-depth analysis on this and other NHI issues. I'd also like to acknowledge the Cosmic Connectors project team and all of our brave and wonderful interviewees. Thank you.